I am YNG Bishop. I'm from the west side of Corpus Christi, Texas. So I grew up on the west side of Corpus, as I was saying earlier. I was raised by my pops and my stepmom. So the reason I got into making music, I was 12 years old and I caught a felony charge. So in my mind, I was like, man, ain't really too many options out there, right? So I started writing poetry, started writing lyrics. I really started writing on like Mobb Deep Shook Ones Part 2. That instrumental is legendary when it comes to rapping. And it's so simple, you know what I mean? But that's like, for me, that's where I learned how to develop my flow, my cadence. Obviously the lyrics take a little more time, you know, piecing everything together, but that's what I learned. And I was doing a lot of freestyling and things like that. So that's really where it got started, man. I was 12 years old. I'm 23 now, so I've been writing music for the majority of my life. And so really when I got official with everything, I was like 18 years old. When I turned 18, my cousin, he's like my brother, shout out, that's Wyatt O'Connor, Westside Wyatt. He was the one that was like, man, you gotta let people know what's going on. You gotta show people what you can do. So they had this thing here, it's called a free CC Fridays. Basically people could go freestyle, showcase your talents, your abilities, right? Do your thing. So I did that. The first night I went out, I rocked the whole show. Everybody went crazy, and I was like, damn, maybe I do got something. So from there, I started doing shows, you know, sold out some venues. I was doing all the promotion, everything on my own. It was me and my team back then. And that's really when I started like getting official. And even at that, it wasn't until a few years later, when I was about 21, 22, is when I really started like diving into the music business itself and really learning what I had to do, like what it would take to get to that next level. All the marketing, the promotion, the business side of everything, you know. Back then I was just rapping in the studio, putting shit out on SoundCloud, you know what I mean? I didn't really know what I was doing. So now I took the time to really learn how to develop myself as an artist and you know, what I want to give to the world. So my sound, I don't really, and you know, this might be a good or a bad thing, but I don't really have a sound. As far as myself as an artist, I'm a lyricist at heart. I love I love the lyrics, man, like breaking words down, double, triple entendres, metaphors, alliteration, you know, everything that comes into structural writing. That's like my favorite part of all of this. But I also enjoy just having fun, you know, so I can get on any type of music, any type of beat, instrumental, really, you know, and I like feeling the vibe when you're working with other artists, even when I'm working with myself. So my sound, you know, I just do whatever I feel, whatever comes to me, man, whatever my spirit says, hey, this is what we're doing today, then that's what we're doing today. Yeah, so my best tracks, it's really up there. I don't think I have like one that's the best, but right now, Emergency is a big track that I got. Shout out Bayside. That was one of the first videos that we did with Bayside, with Wody. That just took off and it became something of itself. You know, it's a back-to-back with me and Monroe Amari. We're at the gym, you know what I mean? Just basically just spitting, man, that's all it was. After that, I would say No Trace. Shout out Star Music, Starman up in Dallas. You know, he came down, put the track down. We shot the video again with Bayside. Emergency, No Trace, and then Whip, man, hop out the whip and go crazy. That song right there, that's me, Monroe, and Jamie the Dream. Those were my three, like, my favorite tracks and also my biggest tracks. You know, they got the most traction, the most views, things like that. Been on the radio, Hazy 95, all that good stuff. Yeah, so, you know, like I was saying earlier, I didn't really know what I was doing at the beginning, so I was just getting on YouTube beats all the time. When I really started taking things serious is when I started producing. Now it's like I don't force myself to make music, you know. I don't force myself to finish a song or to finish a beat. It's really whatever I'm feeling at that time. So when I'm sitting there, making a beat, that's a whole new thing that I had to like learn. But in the process of me learning that, it's helped me develop how I create so much more because now I'm in total control of everything. I'm in control of what sounds are here, when the beat's gonna come in and out, the drums, everything like that. So it's just helped me like level myself up so much because now I'm sitting there making a beat. Sometimes I'll just write the whole song to just the sample or just the melody that I created or melody someone else created. Either way, you know what I mean? But now I can formulate my songs the way I want to formulate them, not just going off of somebody else's idea. And so that's really my creative process. And it helps with that because me being a producer and also being an artist, I'm an artist first, and I'm a producer now. But that actually helps so much when I work with other people as well. Like I've been working a lot with production, K Renee, Jamie the Dream, Monroe Amari, and like seeing their processes helps me develop my own process. And being the producer behind those things, it's like we can all work with each other. We're feeding off each other the entire time, and that creative potential just becomes one. And that's the beauty of music, man. Being in control of what you're creating, because at the end of the day, what I say, that's all my spirit. I'm not really in control of that. Whatever I say is who I am. That's just true to me. But when it comes to the music, the producing all of it, we really in control of what's going on there, and that's what we get to give to the world. That's what I get to give to the world, a piece of me. So that's how I get creative. So my plans for the rest of 2022, lay low. That's what I've been doing, man. Honestly, I haven't done anything for this whole year other than produce. I've been working on tracks, but they haven't been put out. I haven't been running like no promo, PR, nothing like that on my music. I've really just been producing. I really took this time this year to like dive as far in with producing as I could, because I wanted to learn that and put that as another tool in my arsenal, when it comes to making this music. So whenever I do get out there on the road, traveling, going to shows, networking, things like that, I'm gonna have that with me instead of having to wait on somebody else, right? So that's what I got, man. I've just been working on a lot of music. I have a lot of music in the vault, and I'm just planning it out, talking to the people I need to talk to, networking where I need to network, to where when next year when I start putting all this music out, I have enough to release from, release everything from 6 months to a year. And in that time that I'm putting everything out, doing what I gotta do, I can be working on the next move. Because, if you're in this music business, you gotta understand it's about consistency, it's about growth, it's about the next move always. It don't matter what you did last year, don't matter what you did last month, don't matter what you did last week. It's about what you're going to do and keep doing. Once you get to that level, you gotta keep yourself up there. You're gonna fall off, and it happens real quick, man. I had, a little buzz going, and then I stopped. I had a lot of things come up, and you lose that buzz. So it's about building that up and staying consistent and keeping that. That's really what I got my mindset on right now. First and foremost, shout out to my family. Everybody in my close circle that supports me with everything that I do. If I didn't have that, I don't really know where I would be, man. They've always been there to support me, show me love, encourage me, to do what I gotta do. As far as, people in the business, big shout out to Bayside Studio, Wicked Wody, man. We've been locked in for a minute. I love to see the growth that he's got, everything that he's doing. As far as artists, right? Shout out to Monroe Amari, always been solid. Shout out to Westside Wyatt, Jamie the Dream, K Renee. Those are people I'm really fucking with, man. We're doing a lot of creative things. Can't wait to see where we all take this, man. Corpus has so much potential, man. and I just want to see it. I love seeing all the artists coming out. That everybody's got a different and specific talent that they're bringing to the table, and we could all grow. And that's what I feel like things like this are going to do, is bring everybody together. So whatever I can do to help everybody, man, that's what I'm gonna do. Show everybody love, you know what I'm saying? And that love always comes back to you, bro. So those are my shout outs. And also shout out to the biggest one, I guess, of all, is all my fans, everybody that supports me, everybody that gives me their time of day to listen to my music, to stream, to buy the merch. And then shout out No Labels, the clothing brand. That's another thing I've been working on. I didn't really touch on too much, man, but if you see me out, you know I got this on, man. No Labels is the brand. It's a lifestyle. Me and Westside Wife gonna take over with that, but that's who I am, bro. I appreciate it. YNG Bishop, fuck with me.